Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get started with our muscular endurance activities. We're moving on from fitness, and we're going to be focusing on just muscular endurance. And I'm Mr. Lowly.
And I'm Mr. Floria, and I hate to say it, but my computer is having some technical difficulties. For some reason, it is not letting me share my camera today. I try it, and it won't let me do it. But it's okay. We're going to continue on anyway. Let's get on in with what we're doing.
All right, so for our class overview, we already got our greeting and attendance done. We're going to get started with an instant activity that Mr. Floria is going to lead you through. Then we're going to talk about our health activity for the day and get into a couple of activities. Talk about our lesson focus, which is muscular endurance, and bring it all back together to review what we did and talk about our assignment and what we're going to do for next class. Okay, so our materials required for today's lesson. Only thing you guys are going to need is a coin. You can get a coin of any size. It could be a penny, nickel, dime, anything that has heads and tails on it, because we're going to need that for an activity. And right now I'm going to give you a minute to go find that. All right, hopefully everyone found what they need, and we're going to keep going. All right, for this warm-up, Mr. Floria is going to lead you through a couple exercises, and all you're going to do for this is just follow along and try and mirror exactly what he's doing. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. We're going to be working on our warm-up now. So for our warm-up, we will be doing a teacher-led activity by me, and you all will be following along with the activities that I am doing. So I will be playing music, and you all will be doing the activities with me, and I will be listing out our cues for each activity. I will be telling you our activities as we go and how many we are doing, and I'll also have music in the background for us to go. All right, now we're going to start, and our first thing, we're going to start with lunges. Lunges, 1 foot will step forward, knee to the ground, and extend back up straight. Here we go with our music. You ready? Go. 10 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're switching legs. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Okay, now we're going to be moving to the ground here. We're going to be doing sit-ups, okay? We're going to lay down. We're going to have our knees bent. And we're going to bring our chest to our knees. And we will go back down. Ready? 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to stand up now. Everybody stand back up. And we're going to be hopping on our leg for 20 seconds, okay? We're going to do one leg hop, and then we're going to switch to the other leg after 10 seconds, okay? Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, try and stay balanced. We're going to switch to our other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, next we're just going to work on some arm circles here. So you're going to stand up straight. You're going to have your legs together, and we will then be moving our arms like so. Ready? And go. We're going to do 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to make big arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, everyone. All right, take a deep breath. We've been working pretty hard so far. We're going to keep on going. About halfway there. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, here we go. Now we will be doing our crab dips, okay? So we're going to be on the floor again. Get situated on the floor here. Crab dips. You're going to begin a crab stance. You're going to bring your elbows down some, okay? We're going to do 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, everyone. All right, now we will be balancing on our feet, okay? So we're going to be standing up again. We're going to balance for 10 seconds on one leg and then 10 seconds on our other leg. And we're going to try not to fall. All right, so one leg is going to be on the ground. The other leg is going to be straight out. We're going to balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, everyone. Okay, we have a couple activities left. We will now be doing jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, we're going to start out as a pencil, and then we're going to swing our hands to an X with our feet as well. We should end up in an X. We're going to do 10 of these. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, fantastic job, everyone. We have one left, and that is squat jumps, okay? We're only going to do 6 squat jumps. They're pretty difficult. However, they're very fun. So, squat jumps, we'll be started out in a squatting position, and we will be jumping up, okay? So, we should have our butt down to 90 degrees, and then we should push up and jump. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic job, everyone, working on our warm-up today. We will continue our lesson now.
Good job with the warm-up, everyone. Hope you all had a good time with that and were able to follow along. And we're going to get into our health activity next.
Hello, everyone. We're going to be working on our warm-up.
There we go. Okay, today in our health activity, we're going to be talking about a sedentary lifestyle. What does a sedentary lifestyle look like? Well, for a starter, look over in the top right corner. It's your typical couch potato. So a lifestyle you don't really do much moving. The technical definition of it is a sedentary lifestyle is a type of lifestyle involving little or no physical activity. A person living a sedentary lifestyle is often sitting or lying down while engaged in an activity like reading, socializing, watching television, playing video games, using a mobile phone, computer for much of the day. Some people might not see any problems with this, but another question I have for you is, why is a sedentary lifestyle a primary risk factor for many diseases? So, if you're inactive, you'll have a low level of aerobic fitness, meaning your cardiovascular system will not be as strong as it could be. You may develop heart disease as a result, along with many other preventable diseases. So, with that being said, all the side effects of a sedentary lifestyle and most of the diseases that you will get are preventable if you just do activity. All right, we're going to switch this slide. All right, so on this slide, we're going to be talking about the sedentary diseases that are possible. So as I said before, most diseases caused by a sedentary lifestyle are preventable. This means they're not happening by chance. The disease or health condition you're experiencing is directly related to the lifestyle you live and the choices you made. Um, Studies consistently demonstrated that leading a sedentary lifestyle contribute to diseases of such obesity, type 2 diabetes, which is the onset one, not the one you're born with, some types of cancer, cardiovascular diseases such as heart disease, coronary artery disease, and high blood pressure, sometimes early death, osteoporosis, which is basically your bones getting more brittle and they're not much stronger anymore. You can get lipid disorders, even anxiety or depression. A little quote I have from the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, which is a reputable source, is 60 to 85% of the people in the world, from both developed and developing countries, lead sedentary lifestyles, making one of the most serious yet insufficiently addressed public health problems of our time. It is estimated that nearly 2/3 of children are also insufficiently active, with serious implications for their future health. So, basically, everything you do now has an impact on what your health is going to be like later. So, we want to be as active as possible to prevent problems down the road.
That is right. So after this slide, you all should be thinking about, do you live a healthy or a sedentary lifestyle? And if your answer is sedentary, you should explain possible ways that you could actually change to live a healthier lifestyle. And that will be your question to think about as we move on to the other part.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about how to stop being sedentary if you do have a sedentary lifestyle. So it is recommended to do 150 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise per week, which turns out to be like 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week, or 75 minutes of vigorous activity a week. For some people who have a busy schedule between their work schedule and their personal life, it is hard to reach these goals. Some ways to combat a sedentary lifestyle are, but are not limited to, taking walks during your lunch breaks, spending free time being active rather than watching TV or playing games. So maybe you can go on a walk, go on a hike, maybe walk your dog if you have one, something like that. You can take the stairs instead of an elevator. Always helps. Stairs are rough all the time. Setting reminders to stand up every 30 minutes when working at a desk. That's just good to walk around, regroup, come back to your activity or whatever you're working on. Get a clear mindset. Another one's get up and do an exercise during the commercials while watching TV. You can drop down, do some push-ups, whatever you want to do. Just something to get active instead of just sitting there eating some chips or something. And then another one is standing rather than sitting on public transportation. You know, you can stand up on the bus, hold one of the poles. Standing on your feet is going to put you through a little bit more exercise than sitting down. So with that, we're done with sedentary lifestyle. We're on to our task. Actually, no, we're not. We have a health activity self-reflection first. Sorry, forgot about this slide. So for this, I have some questions for you to ask yourself and then reflect about. Some of them are, how much exercise do you get a week? Do you meet the 150 minutes or the 75 minutes of vigorous activity? Am I currently living a sedentary lifestyle? What are some changes I can make to be more active? Does my lifestyle now affect my health down the road? And do my leisure activities promote a healthy or sedentary lifestyle? So now you have a minute to think about that. Try and brainstorm some stuff you can do this week to be a little bit more active.
Hopefully you have thought about those questions. If not, you can always come back and think about them some more. Definitely important.
All right, so Today, our focus is muscular endurance. So, for muscular endurance, it is moving the body, the muscles, or a weight as many times as you can without being fatigued. So, you're seeing how much your muscle can take over an extended period of time instead of one time. Examples of muscular endurance exercises are lunges, planks, wall sits, push-ups, resistance training, anything that you're doing over and over again to constantly engage your muscles. And that's what we're going to be working on today.
All right. So here we have our task 1. This is going to be another activity that we'll be doing. It's sort of similar to our activity like we did last week. We have a timer here. You all are going to be using your coin now. So grab your coin. Hopefully it's nearby still. And what you're going to do is you're going to flip your coin. And whatever your coin lands on, you will be performing the activity that is given on the following slide. So when I say go, I want you to flip your coin, and then I will start the timer. I will start the timer, and you may begin, and then we'll move on to the next slide to decide or to see which activity you will be doing. So you may go, have your coin ready. All right. Hopefully, I give you an extra few seconds on these, just in case your coin rolls a little bit. Or if you had to reflip it. All right, here we go for our first one. If your coin landed on heads, you will be doing push-ups. And if your coin landed on tails, you will be doing crab dips. And you may begin.
Also, the cues are going to be listed below every activity on each slide. So if you need to, you can refer to those.
All right, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, everybody stand up. Grab your coin again. And you're going to grab your coin and you're going to flip it. Okay, hopefully you've gotten your result. If it's either heads or tails, and if it is heads, you'll be doing elbows to knees, and if it is tails, you'll be doing star jumps. Here's our 30 seconds here. I'm going to play the music with this one. Great job, everyone. Okay, so you may stand back up and you may grab your coin and go ahead and flip your coin. Make sure you see what it lands on. Remember what it lands on for our next slide. Do our activity. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you received your result. And for this one, if it landed on heads, you'll be doing burpees. And if it landed on tails, you'll be doing mountain climbers. Ready and begin. Okay, fantastic job. May regroup here. Grab your coin once again and flip it. Okay, hopefully you flipped your coin. If it landed on heads, you'll be doing a forward lunge. And if it landed on tails, you will be doing a side lunge. For 30 seconds, here we go. If you're doing your lunges, make sure you're getting low. Make power to be provided. grab your coin again. You have another 10 seconds to flip your coin. Righty. Remember your result. If it landed on heads, you'll be doing squats. If it landed on tails, you'll be doing wall sits. So for wall sits, we haven't really explained wall sits before or done wall sits in here before. However, what you're going to need to do for wall sits is find a wall, and you're going to want to lean against the wall, have your back flat and your legs 90 degrees, and you will hold the position for 30 seconds. And that's only if it landed on tails. Right, and second. Fantastic job, everyone. And we have another flip the coin activity here. Go ahead and grab your coin again, and you may. Okay, now that you flipped your coin, we will be doing heads. If you land on heads, you'll be doing your squat jumps, and if it landed on tails, you will be doing an air bike. Once again, the cues are listed. Here we go for 30 seconds. Okay, we're going to get into our next activity. For instead of our 1 minute break, what I want to
Well, hello everyone. Mr. Floria I think his Wi-Fi just crashed, so we're gonna try and get him back in here. Sorry about this. Okay, here we go. We got Mr. Floria back in after some technical difficulties. We're gonna get started with our task 2, and it's gonna be a Tabata workout. And we've never done this before, so I want to describe to you what a Tabata workout is. It is a form of high-intensity interval training, which uses very short periods of extremely demanding activity that are alternated with short periods of rest. This is typically over a 4 to 8 minute period. Tabata is all about pushing your limits for a short period of time. It's designed to raise your heart rate while testing how much your muscles can endure in one setting. So, with no further ado, we're going to get started.
All righty, so here we go. Let me get this cues link up here. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Here we go. And there it is. Okay, perfect. So with this, I have the video right here. So we're going to be going through a series of activities. And if at any point in time you have questions about it, the cues are listed right here for us. So I'm going to start this video now, and you all will follow along. So what's going to be is there going to be different activities. You're going to follow along. You're going to have a 10-second rest, and then you will repeat the activity We're gonna run through this about 2 times. Okay, here we go. Ready and begin video. There's. All right. The first here's our top up. All right, so we take the rest now. Once that rest of the and we'll speed skaters, you don't want to cross and touch the floor as the you're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in the palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win. What? Take our rest. Spider-Man. Also, hold on out. Alright, here we have wall jump, forward, turn around, and scared of misbehaving. I'm laying low. Got me drowning. Feel like we're with our burpee jack. Or you can just do burpee. It's optional. If you're standing up, hand on the floor, and you can just back into the plank. Like come back on the floor and come on. And we are back to our back to the pop ups. Back into our speed skaters. Crisscrossing. Here's where feet front back and last 3 more activities. Spider-Man. Got me drowning, feel like running away, but I'm staying And we are in our 10-second rest. And we're doing our broad jumps. We're squatting down, jumping forward, and turning around. 12 more seconds. Okay, we have one more left. That is our modified to just burpees if you would like.
Remember when we said
Seconds of
we'd stay together now until forever? Just us, just us. Said we wouldn't be like all the
3,
others, fight
2,
and
and
hurt each
1.
other.
Take your 10-second rest. You all have it. You all have earned it.
But we let each other
Absolutely
down,
fantastic
down,
job.
down.
Take your deep breaths again. And we are going to be getting into our closer questions.
Okay, so for our closure questions for today, we're going to be asking ourselves, why is it important to build our muscular endurance? How are your goals that were set in our first class going? You know, our short-term goals and maybe a long-term goal that you have set. What target heart rate zone are we trying to achieve when exercising? So that's a question back from our first two teaches, if you remember from that. And then what type of training is a Tabata? We just talked about that in our last exercise that we did.
All right, I'm going to be getting into our next slide. Check out our Stay Healthy Orange and our Stay Safe GIF. Pretty cool.
All right, so for today, we're going to have another Flip Good response. And for this, we're going to have 4 questions for you to answer. The link is below. You could just click on that, and it'll bring you right to it. For this, you're going to have 3 minutes to answer these questions. And the first question is, define a sedentary lifestyle. So that's back to our health activity. And then, what are 3 risks of living a sedentary lifestyle? Again, which is back to our health activity. And then another one about our health activity is, do you live a healthy or sedentary lifestyle? If you answered sedentary, explain possible ways you can change to live a healthier life. So there's many ways you could do that. We talked about a lot of them. And then our last question for the day is, what is a Tabata? It's a new exercise that we did for our second activity, and I'm just going to describe that to me. Once again, access link is below.
Link.
And thank you all for coming today. I hope you all enjoyed the class. You got a good muscular endurance activity. Make sure you complete your Flipgrid response, which is due by next class. And next week, we'll be continuing on to our second muscular endurance lesson to keep working on this skill. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.